Does time machine exist? Is it something that is rigid, or it's more relative and fluent? What if I tell you that you can create your own time, and why life in physicality is called time-space and our essence is called space-time? In this episode, we'll dive into time, space, and the connection. Hello universe, beautiful soul, welcome back to this channel with me, Cindyaco. On this channel we share about consciousness, vibration, energy, dimension, and all beyond physicality to guide your transcendence journey so you can shine as flow of universe. Let's start with the time itself. What exactly time is? Time is subtle essence. Just like space, time is part of ourselves. In other words, we can possibly create our own time and own space. Basically, time concept that we aware in mundane life is the time concept of reinvention by Newton, Isaac, Alberteinstein. In ancient time, before the inventors found about time, they are looking for something that can be terms that can better human interaction, connection, so that we can live in better human regulation with each other. We become more clear about how we use our life in our daily mundane life. The concept of time itself has developed from time to time. Actually, we already realize time itself from nature. Even without we know about clock or about alarm, our body naturally has the concept of time embedded in our body, in our purest nature, that connected with the universe, because we are the byproduct of evolution that been through lots of cycles of lives. Basically, our DNA are naturally aware about time through some cycles, also moon tides. People naturally have sleep pattern. That's why when we truly listen to our body, our sleep patterns and our daily patterns start following what our body asks for, because our body has its own intelligence, its own consciousness that constantly waving with the vibration or frequency from space-time. Remember that our body, our physical body, exists in time-space, but it will always connected vibrationally with the frequency of space-time. The interconnectedness of your body with what is happening in space is deeply interconnected. That's why if you're really aware and listen to your body, you can notice changing sleep patterns, or you might notice that basically you have like natural sleeping hour. Maybe your best time to sleep is not in the night, it can be in the afternoon, it can be in the morning, and it tells a lot about your evolution. If you look deeply to nature, you realize that each kind of animals, they have their own sleep patterns and sleep time, sleep hour, based on how they live their life, based on how they adapt to their situation, and so many things. So that's you have your own body clock. In time space, there's a regulation or terms that manage our work hour, that manage our sleep pattern, that manage everything created by society. The more conscious you are, the more you realize that time itself is self-made, so that you can create your own time and space that is most aligned with what you're meant to be, your design in this lifetime. And if you want to know, then the only way is to listen to your body, whatever it asks for, in the most beneficial way and aligned with your soul mission in this lifetime. Remember that your body is not only the machine that you use in time space. More than that, your body is vessel of divine life force energy within you. So your body is actually your life partner. It is the only one that will stay with you on earth in this lifetime. As Einstein said, there's a difference between time and clock. Time itself is beyond clock, because clock is just the invention created by inventors or human to help us regulate our day-to-day life in time, space, or in physicality, but time itself is nature, is part of nature. Time itself is self-made. That's why at the same range of time, you can feel that, oh, sometimes time feels slower, sometimes time feels faster, because it's self-made, produced by your own chemical system inside you. Time is nature, and you are nature, so time itself is self-made. When you tap into oneness and you are the consciousness itself, you realize that time is not linear, nor singular, nor rigid. Time is fluent. You no longer move from time-space to space-time, which is try to become something that is beyond you. Instead, you move from space-time, just like when you're awakening and you realize that you are not this body, you are the soul experiencing this physical body. So thus, when you realize that your human experience that you call life in this physicality called time-space, our true nature or our true essence called space-time, because we came from the evolution of what is happening in space. As above, so below, as without, so within. Because the stars explode, we can alive. Because of the chaos in space, we can experience birth in physicality. We are always interconnected with space and time. Each moment, you're constantly creating time. You are co-creating with time and space. When you feel time is slower, that's simply because you are not really enjoying that, and time feels faster simply because it's a reaction of how enjoy you are at that moment. That's why when you spend your time with beloved ones or with connection that is really serve your vibration, with the connection that you are most aligned with, you feel time is so precious. You feel time goes faster than usual, right? That's because it's a chemical that is created by nature and processed by the mind with the help of divine systems, divine instruments in our physical body, they embedded in our DNA. If you wanna know how precious time is, you can simply ask a different person, because different person have different answers about time, because time can means differently for each person. Time gives momentum captured by the lens of photographer with the help of camera, and it gives duration to create a motion that will become video you can right now enjoy as YouTube video. Everything is happening in time and by time, and everything is recorded by time. The most interesting thing about photography that I've learned as photographer, photography is basically is light. So what you see as picture is a combination of light, and with space we can experiencing a new probability, a new possibility, a new story, a new reaction, action, reaction, cause and effect. So indeed, it's all are interconnected, just like nature that every single day keep painting divine masterpiece. So that's you and me. Every single day we are co-creating with and in time and space. Time, space, and space-time is like yin and yang. It's basically one union. In time, moment by moment, you are painting divine masterpiece through everything, through choice by choice, through your thoughts, emotion, energy, feelings, reaction, what you do, what you render to the universe, what you observe, what you influence, what you experiencing. All of them are tools of your divine paintings that you render to the universe. I'm curious, what's the meaning of time? What's the essence of time for you? Because day by day we become the inventors of the time essence of your life. I wanna know what's the essence of time for you, and what are the most incredible painting you've ever rendered in your time. You can share your most remarkable and memorable experience. Thank you for spending your time and space with me in this moment. Till we meet again in another episode with me, Cindyaco. Love you beyond time and space.